Guys, this is simple. Again. Chest. Back. Thighs. Tries. Done. Hello everybody, hello. Hope everyone's having a great day. Guys, I got a very special video for you today. This is for all my Handy Gym peeps out there. Guys, as you know, recently I told you it's very important to put safety first when it comes to not only Handy Gym, but training in general. Alright, now, I have the Handy Gym on the platform, and what I'm going to be showing you today, guys, is how to do almost a full body workout. Almost a full body workout without changing one setting on the Handy Gym, okay? You guys want fast, you want efficient, you want fun, you want proper ways of training. I'm going to show you guys right now how to do that. Now, I've spoken to you guys in the past about how when it comes to the Handy Gym, it's very intuitive, okay? When you use this machine, you are going to learn this machine. You're going to figure out stuff that I don't know. I'm going to figure out stuff that you don't know. Every single person is different. I said this in many videos since the beginning of this channel. Those are the exact words that I've used, guys, and that is the truth. So when it comes to this machine, I've even told you, I'm able to do a full body workout without even changing the settings on the Handy Gym. Now, you guys might be familiar. When it comes to the Handy Gym, you have to unlock this cord, change the cord setting, and then you have to reset the setting to do a different movement. Most of the time, right? Or especially if you don't really know how to use this machine. But as I've said many times, the more you use this machine, the better you're going to get. Now guys, I'm going to be sweating a lot in this video. I shut the AC so you guys can have a nice clear sound when it comes to my voice. But check this out, guys. It's not going to be a long video. When I tell you guys that you need to use this machine in order to learn how to use it, that's for your own benefit. The more you use this machine, the better off you're going to be. The less you listen to me, the better off you're going to be. The less you listen to other people, the better off you're going to be. Why? Because you can learn this machine and let it become your best friend. This machine is one of my best friends. I have this machine here, I have this amazing machine here, and I'm very blessed to say that I do, because they make every single day great. When it comes to this machine, guys, I want to show you something. It's not as hard as what people might think. First of all, the first trick I want to show you guys is keep a rubber band with you, alright? Keep a rubber band. The reason why is, when you have a rubber band, you can tie up the slack on this machine, alright? Now, the slack isn't a big deal. You can let the slack hang. But if you don't want the slack hanging, you will literally take the extra slack after you set your machine up. After you set the movement up, okay, you're going to take that rubber band, you're going to wrap it like this. Now you're not going to have a cord hanging around, flopping around, and just being annoying. It's like the extra cord is not even there, alright? So that's tip number one. Okay, that's tip number one. The second tip is, when you want to roll up Handy Gym, right now the cord is completely unrolled. Completely unrolled. There's nothing in the machine, okay? When you want to roll the Handy Gym up, you're going to see me do this. I'm going to roll a couple of rolls on the Handy Gym. 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. Now I'm going to tug the rope. Now I'm going to tug it again. Winds right up. Winds right up. So super simple, super fast, super easy, guys. You can literally go from the cord being fully extended with nothing in it. Just like this. Wind it up a couple times. Tug on it. And now that cord is going to go right back inside the machine. Not hard, guys. Not hard. You got this. Okay? You got this. Do you need me to show you this stuff? No, you don't. Not if you learn the machine. All the tricks I've taught you on my Handy Gym playlist have benefited many people. In fact, all the tricks that I've spoke about regarding the Handy Gym, you have other people on YouTube taking my tricks and then talking about them on their channels. So clearly, the things that I talk about work. You even have people on the internet who will quite literally use the same exact words that come out of my mouth, which is a little weird. That's a little scary, but everybody, has to find their own way. So anyway, we're going to get into the full body workout right now. We're going to do chest. We are going to do rear delts. We are going to do a little bit of back. We are going to do a little bit of buys. And we are going to do a little bit of tries. And we're not going to change the rope setting once. You're probably wondering, Joe, how are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you how. It's because I know this machine. How do I know this machine? I've used it. I've experienced it. I've worked with it. As I've said a million times, it takes a little bit of getting used to. But if you put your mind to something, you can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. It is not hard. Trust me when I tell you. So let's get into this machine, okay? Now, when I first set this machine up, I set it up to start off with my chest, okay? Now, I'm going to be putting out another dedicated video on chest, so I'm not going to explain in super huge detail right now regarding chest, but I will in the upcoming video that will be coming out probably tomorrow, okay? Because I want to get you guys this information as fast as possible so you're not doing anything dangerous when it comes to other people telling you how to use this machine, all right? Because I care about you guys. I don't want you to get hurt. Now, when it comes to this machine, if I want to do chest, I am going to set the rope up till it's about this height. This height, okay? Why am I going to do that? Well, now when I roll it up, let's roll up the Handy Gym. Tug on it. Look at that. Fantastic. Let's do chest. That was chest, okay? Now again, if you don't see why that was chest, I'm going to be coming out with a video tomorrow to teach you why that was chest, okay? Because you might be a little confused. You might think, Joe, that's shoulder. It's not shoulder. Wait for that video, okay? Trust me when I tell you. Wait for that video. It's going to explain everything. Now, we're going to go straight from chest into delt raise, okay? Whether that be front, whether that be side. This is a front. Now, you might notice you don't have to do this. It all depends. We're all different sizes, right? But for me, this cord, I didn't change the setting. I didn't change the setting, open the cord. All I'm doing is going directly into the next move. Why? Because it's the perfect length. And if for some reason you need it to be a little bit more of, you need more slack on the rope, but you don't want to change it, all you need to do, guys, watch what I do. Shorten yourself just a little bit. There you go. Front delt. Rear delt. No, excuse me, side delt. Front delt. Side delt. Now keep in mind, that's not the same thing as chest. This is chest. It's different. But you'll see why in an upcoming video. So we just did chest. We just did delts. Now we're going to do buys. Now watch this, guys. Watch this. Not changing the rope. See this? Since it's the same rope setting, all I did was angle my arm just a little bit differently. You don't even have to. You don't even have to. But if there's a little extra slack because you didn't change the rope, all you got to know is how to work around that. Okay? This is going to work for so many of your exercises. That's why I've said in the past, I do full body workouts on this machine without changing one setting. So I don't know why certain people make it sound like it's so hard when it's really not. This is bicep. And if you notice there's just a little too much slack on the machine, simply change the angle of how you're standing to make up for the little bit of slack that might be extra. There may not even be extra, okay? You see that? We just did chest. We just did delts. We just did buys. Now let's do tries. Now keep in mind, guys, I got this on the platform. You can hook Handy Gym up to another one of these handles if you want, and you could put this handle through your foot. Personally, when I'm doing all these movements, I like to have it on the platform, and the reason why is because then you're not fiddling around with something on your foot. But this is personal. You can do whatever makes you guys happy, okay? Now, what were we doing again? We're doing tries. Check this out. You see the handle? I'm going to hold the handle like this. Do you have to hold the handle like this? Absolutely not. You can hold it like this, however you want to hold it, guys. It's up to you. The world is in your hands when it comes to this machine because it is so versatile. All right, we got this hooked up. Let's do tries. By the way, there's a million ways to do exercises on this machine. But just like with Tonal, when you set these arms up on Tonal, you want to set them up in the best way that's going to help you jump from exercise to exercise with the most minimal effort possible. The most minimal effort. Because why should you put in more effort than you have to? Okay? But never sacrifice speed for safety. Never sacrifice speed for form. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you can't do a rep properly, don't even bother. Okay? So you set these arms up and you try to do as much as possible in this position. Same thing with the Handy Gym. As you can see, we're doing a lot right now. Now we're going to do triceps. Tricep kickback. See that? Tricep kickback. Feels so good. Feels so good. Okay. That was triceps. Okay. Now, we've done chest. We've done delt. We've done biceps. We've done triceps. Let's see if we can do back on this. Let's see if we can do a bent over row. Okay. Okay. Now, there was just a little bit of slack. The bent over row, okay, is like this. This is going to work your upper back, the upper portion of your back, okay? It's going to work all of this. Now, you might have noticed there was a little extra slack. What can you do? You have a couple of options. You can take the handle off. You can take the handle off. You can just use, if you want, let's say for example, the hook. You can grab the hook. You can go like this. And now it's the perfect setting for this movement. You can do that. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you don't have to do that, okay? It's not like it's dangerous or anything. You're just holding a hook. You can do the same thing with Tonal. You take a handle off and you're simply holding the knob. You can do that, okay? Now, when it comes to this, you can also go like this. There's different ways to do things. Instead of doing the bent over row, you can do a reverse fly. Changing the movement. Just changing the movement. Made up for all the little bit of extra slack. So when I was doing the bent over row here, you see there's a little extra slack. I'm going to work the same muscles just by changing the movement. There you go. Now, instead of doing the bent over row, I did a reverse fly. Okay, a bent over fly. There's different names for all these movements, okay? Some people call it one thing, some people call it another. It is what it is. That's just the way the world works. But as you can see, guys, we went from chest to back to buys to tries without even changing the rope setting. Is it hard? Is it hard? It is not hard. Everybody wants to make it out like it's some kind of crazy phenomenon. It's not. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. That's why I say to you guys, all you got to do is experiment. That's it. Go online, find a good movement that you guys might like, Put it on this, mimic it, see if it works. Try to find your best routine. I've found my best full body routine on this. Okay? I found it. This hits like 90% of your body. The only thing you might have to change this for is if now you want to jump on and do your legs. Maybe you want to do your legs, so now you change the setting one time to do a squat. And you know what? Honestly, you probably don't even have to change it. You probably don't. You just have to find a way to make it work. It's not hard. This machine affords you so many different angles, okay? You can have so many angles. You can target muscles from so many angles with this machine. It's incredible. But if you want to make things nice and simple and easy and safe, it doesn't take much. You don't have to be a genius. Do I look like a genius? I am the biggest idiot that I know. Okay? Yet, I could figure out that you can do chest, delt, back, buys, triceps, all without changing one setting on this amazing machine. Did not change one setting. So when you have people out there telling you, oh, this machine's hard to use and you need to learn how to make it, you really got to work to figure it out. You don't have to work to fit. All it takes is a little effort. That's it, guys. You got this. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to be a genius to do this. You don't have to be a genius. If it was that complicated, if it truly was that complicated, Handy Gym would never have made it because no one would understand how to use it. It's an incredible piece of technology. Yes. But it's not that difficult. Okay? Now, something I want to mention is, you might have noticed I did not change the rope setting once, nor did I change the weights on this machine. I have the lightest ones on there. Guys, your weight setting is going to depend on you, okay? But depending on how you manipulate the reps, depending on how many reps you're doing, depending on how many sets you're doing, depending on whether you want to work for strength or work for muscle growth, because they're two completely different things, that is going to determine the weight plate that you put on this. You want more muscle growth, you're going to put less weight and do more reps. If you want more strength growth, but not necessarily muscle size, okay? If you want more strength, you might want heavier weight with less reps. The same thing on tonal, same thing with regular dumbbells. Same principle, okay? It's a different thing. It's just hypertrophy compared to strength training. That's all it is. And if you want to mix it both, you're going to find a weight that leaves you in the middle, makes you happy, okay? These discs, I didn't change the weight. Why? The reason why is because they're giving you a variety of weight. I've said this in the past, guys. You're not getting one weight when it comes to these discs. No. It's choosing the proper weight for the proper time for you. This machine is giving you a range of weights. It's like the tonal machine. I've compared the two in the past. Tonal will give you the right weight for the right time that you need it. Same thing with the Handy Gym. It is choosing the proper weight, but you may want to put on a different disc depending on if you need to change to a different weight class. Let me tell you, these yellow discs and the blue discs, I don't even touch the red discs, really. I don't. Because those are more kind of, for me, for my body, for my training, those are a little bit, you're getting into strength training. I'm not too interested in the strength aspect. I want the bodybuilding. I want the muscle mass, right? So because I want the muscle mass, I am going to stick to a little more reps. So You can throw on some yellow plates. You can throw on some blue plates. You can throw on some yellow and blue plates. At the end of the day, you don't even have to change any plates. I didn't change any plates. And these yellow plates were sufficient for every single exercise that I just showed you for me. So if they're sufficient for me, they might be sufficient for you. You don't have to go changing the plates all the time and changing the rope setting and this, that. No! Guys, this is simple. Again. Chest. Back. Thighs. Tries. Done. Now, you have a lot of people out there who want to work both sides of their body at once. Okay? Guys, you can buy a second handle. You can buy a second handle. And what you would do is you would attach that second handle to the Handy Gym. Okay? You'd attach it to the Handy Gym. And now you can work out both sides of your body at once. Or you can attach it to a cord. Yeah, you can attach it like on the Handy Gym website. They show you this. You can attach it to a strap. Now, I'm not going to show you guys that. I know that there was one particular subscriber who asked me to see a double arm movement. Now, the reason why I'm not going to show you that on this is because I just don't find it to be that efficient. I don't. If I had this attached to a tree, then it would be efficient. Because then I could attach it to a tree and I could go like this. But because I don't have all the space, because I don't have the space to do that, I can't do that for you right now, okay? But it's definitely possible. Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary, especially when you're not changing the settings on this. While you're resting one side of your chest, you work the other side of your chest. When you're resting one side of your arms, you work the other side of your arms. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? I don't think so. I think it affords you extra time to concentrate on each muscle group that you're doing. My opinion. Or, if you want, like I've shown you a million times in the past, guys, you can just attach one of these. You can attach any accessory on this that you want. In fact, if you wanted to, you could attach a rope. You can attach a rope, okay? You could always attach a rope. This is my tonal rope, okay? You can attach a rope to this, okay? Just remember you'll have to compensate for the slack. So if you attached a rope, maybe then you might have to change the setting. But let's see what happens. Look. See this? It was a little too much slack, so now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to hold the rope down here instead. Oh, fix the problem. Look at this. Now I'm doing... Look at this. I'm doing... hammer curls with the rope. See that? When you use this machine, you are going to become a pro. A pro. See this? What I'm doing right now? Now I'm showing you guys. I literally just figured this out just now on camera for you. Simply by experimenting. I'm going to work both sides of my chest right now. Watch this. I'm working both sides of my chest, guys. Now, again, you guys might not understand why that's working my chest. That video is coming out tomorrow. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys appreciate it. I care about each and every one of you guys, and I want you guys to have the best experience possible. Guys, you don't have to be some guru to figure this stuff out. All it takes is a little effort on your part. Hook the machine up and test it out and use it and become one with it. That is it. It's not hard. All right, guys, be safe. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon.